Welcome back to the show, the eternal show. We're never gonna die. We're gonna live forever. I'm singing in this chair, and my dog's in the other room. She's sleeping on a couch, and then I'm gonna not work tomorrow because I got moved to a 4-day work week. Oh, seventh heaven.
What do you need, Smack?
Welcome to AAWI, the And Also With You podcast from Affable Idiots.
I want our theme song logo to be like, Aawy.
Oh yeah, it's like Yahweh from
Bruce Almighty, which is Yahoo from the real world.
From IRL, from the Real World Road Rules Challenge.
That's exactly right.
Welcome to AAWI, the And Also With You podcast from Affable Idiots. Every week, join us and all our other, and your other, lifelong friends as we laugh together, share secrets, shh, don't tell, and strengthen our friendships on this off-color Mr. Rogers-esque show. You're so gross. I'm one of your hosts, Jesse McGillicuddy-Neal. And here with me, I've got Chad Michael McGillicuddy-Innes.
Jesse McGillicuddy, Jesse McGillicuddy, Jesse McGillicuddy, Jesse McGillicuddy.
We used to sing that around the house all the time. The apartment house.
The apartment house.
The apartment house. So we're here together, and with all of you lifelong friends listening and watching across the world. I'm so happy to be here with all of you.
And also with you. And also with Dallas DF and Smitty is live in our chat right now.
Oh, thanks, friends.
Proud of him. He gave us a bird emoji that's squawking.
Nice.
Whatever that means. It's sexual, I'm sure, in nature.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you could take that other than in a sexual way.
I've never taken a bird sexually.
Good. That would be bestiality, and that's against the law.
Is it bestiality if you let the bird take you? Like, if I let a bird take me
If a
up the
bird
ass,
arred you?
is that bestiality, or is that, in bird law, is that humanality?
Ooh. Well, we should call Charlie, because he is
You're right, Charlie's proficient in bird law.
So stupid.
So gross. Dallas, that's disgusting.
Yeah, how dare you, Dallas.
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 Oh.
All right.
Poopsicles.
Mike, I'm going to start today by asking you a question.
Okay, I'm ready for it. What is it?
And I want you to answer me honestly.
Damn it, I was going to lie.
Is your second toe longer than your big toe?
Yes, on both feet. It's true.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Awesome. That's all I wanted to know. Actually, I already knew the answer. I lived with you for 7 years.
And you know all about my toes.
Yeah. And your
Did you
old
know?
hairy butt.
Did you know that I can move my pinky toe on top of my other toes?
Oh, it's disgusting. It makes me sick. I do,
Is
because I
it?
used to do it all the time.
Is it
and I hated
disgusting?
it. I guess it's not disgusting. It's just, it's so weird that you've got such movement in your toes.
You're just jealous.
I am jealous. Because I've got such short little toes that don't have much movement. They've got bad movements.
Got bad teeth. My teeth are literally made of wool. Anyway, yeah, my toes are really, really great. I can do that thingy. I can do.
Yeah.
I can take my big toe, put it over my second toe, and then put the other toe right on top of that, so it makes like a little triangle.
So weird. Yep. That look like a wiener.
I'm doing it right now.
Weird feet. Warm
It's like,
heart.
you know what though? If I do it with all my toes, the pinky toe and everything together, it's like a Nike swoop. Big toe,
Ooh, they should
middle toe, all the other toes.
hire you for an ad campaign.
They should.
And then you could make all the money in America.
All the monies. Every monies.
De miserables.
To miserables.
All right, friends. Let's go ahead and
man.
recap last week's game. You want to?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
little healthy competition. I would be such a good, not masquerade. What do you call the slutty thing that Moulin Rouge did?
The slutty thing, Michelle.
What is it?
Burlesque?
Where everyone's burlesque. That's it. Is burlesque not intended to be a slutty thing?
I think
I figured burlesque is just like, I've never seen a burlesque show, but isn't it like a strip show
it's
without
meant to
stripping?
be hot. Yeah, it's meant to be. Well, they're stripping.
You're there
in
to
a
sexually
sense.
entertain men with money.
Or women, but mostly men.
Yeah.
But mostly me. That song from
You,
Book of
but
Mormon.
mostly me.
Yeah. Yeah, burlesque. That's called the shimmy, I believe.
Yeah, I would be a good shimmier in a burlesque show. Especially...
You look like
I
you're
guess
having a
no one
seizure.
can see it. You gotta...
Yeah. What is on
Now
your
imagine,
shirt?
imagine if there was boobs here. We talked about a couple weeks ago the trouble with boobies. This is one of those things that is not troublesome about boobies. And this shimmy.
They shake.
They provide
and they float.
they provide a good shake, shimmy, bobble.
Well, they're like bobblehead dolls.
Yeah, they're like, oh, yep. Bobbleheads, they're not up and down like that. That's like rocking out. They're like.
It's so stupid.
This is great content. You asked about my shirt.
Yeah. Oh, that's a face? Is that Abraham
Kratos.
Lincoln?
It's Kratos from God of War. Abraham Lincoln, I mean, they were very similar
Oh.
people.
That's the guy that you made the styrofoam head of.
That he's put my VR headset on.
Yeah,
and just-
for VR.
Yep.
Yeah. Got it.
Yep.
Got it. I know video game content.
Video games. Yeah, let's talk
Video
about last
games.
week's healthy competition. Which badass pandemic movie are you? You had
Mike
the choice.
took a.
Not the
I was
choice.
going to say, Mike took a really good Cosmo quiz and
Yep.
flipped it on its head and made it his own. That's art. So,
That's what we call art.
congratulations.
That could be featured on a Chicago street corner. For sure.
Art of Chicago.
Hey, what's that art about? Yeah, we did a Cosmo quiz, and your results, the results of the quiz were horror movies or pandemic movies. 28 Days Later, Idiocracy, and The Happening. And 100% of people, including both of us, got Idiocracy, which is a movie that you
Yeah.
still haven't seen, right?
Yeah, still haven't seen it.
Yeah, you're going to watch it tonight. I'm coming over to your house. I'm taping your eyelids open, Clockwork Orange style. And then I'm going to hold your dog for ransom until you watch the movie.
Don't worry, she'll probably bite you.
Yeah, but it's worth you watching the movie.
Nah, she wouldn't bite you. She doesn't know you well enough.
What do you got this week? She doesn't know people well enough to bite them. Ooh, I don't know if he's going to taste yucky.
She only puts her mouth on you once she knows you well enough.
Oh, that's what it is. It's not bestiality, though, if she's in charge.
Yeah, and she thinks she's in charge. She thinks she's I almost said dominatrix. Oh my gosh.
That's
no. She thinks she's the boss, but I like to tell her, I like to quote the one line from Captain Phillips I know, because I've never seen the movie, and it's, I'm the captain now.
I'm the captain now.
Yep.
Man, no, mine always goes a little bit Black Panther. I'm the captain now. I
Well, the
never
way that
freeze.
Well, the way you said it first sounded like 6 more batteries.
My name is Saeed Jarrah. I need 6 more batteries.
Saeed from Lost.
I am a
love it.
torturer. I am not a torturer. I fought in
I
the
am
army.
a torturer.
The National Army Republic of Iran. Twist.
All right. This week, we have a really fun game.
What is it?
And it's called Locally Sourced Wi-Fi Network, Sex Toy, or some shit I made up.
Oh, all sex toys all the time.
Ooh, ooh. Locally sourced meaning from or in and around Chicago. Or locally sourced
grass-fed?
to like... It's grass-fed Wi-Fi. So it's okay to eat it. So you get so there's a potential of 0 to 3 points per round.
Okay.
I have 8 rounds. So in each
8 rounds
round,
in the
I'm going to
chamber.
give you. So in each round, I'm going to give you. There are going to be 3 things. One will be a Wi-Fi network.
Okay.
One will be a sex toy, and one will be something I made up.
Okay. And I've got to choose. What's the
Assign.
exercise in, you're going to match them?
Yeah, you got to match them, and then depending on how many you get, determines how many points you get.
Okay.
Does that make
Okay.
sense?
That makes sense. Yep.
So like if you get all 3 right, you get 3 points.
Okay.
If you get none right, you get none points.
None points.
Yeah.
I get
None
appointed by a
points.
nun.
Yes, I'm going to keep your score.
Okay.
All right, round 1.
Remember, audience, you're playing at home as well.
Oh, yes, please play at home.
If you
and then
keep track
take
of your
our
score,
quiz poll.
go to the quiz poll. which is if you look down below my finger, is your device. And then on your device, you go to Safari or Chrome or whatever you use and go to twitter.com. And then you go to Affable Idiots, and then there's a poll there. So just look down by my finger, and that'll lead you all the way.
And then once you've done that, look over by my finger. And if you have a window over there, you'll be looking outside.
Yep. Do mine first, and then do the second, and think about what you've done.
Yeah, just contemplate your life. Okay, so I'm going to read all three out, and then you guess.
Okay, ready.
All right, so round one. Godzilla Extender with 3 X's.
Oh, EXXX tender.
Yep.
Okay.
The Kraken.
Okay.
Lastly, Cthulhu.
I love that all 3 of these are all themed. They're all big monsters.
This one was themed. Yep.
Are they all kaiju? I guess the Kraken is not a kaiju.
I don't know what a kaiju is.
Isn't kaiju like Japanese monster like Mothra, Godzilla?
Oh, maybe so.
The big things from Pacific Rim.
Oh, yeah. Is Cthulhu Japanese?
I don't know. It's weird and tentacly, so I assumed so. But
the theme is fake monster.
So the Kraken, Cthulhu, and what was the first one again? Godzilla Extender
with 3 X's.
I'm gonna say the Kraken is a sex toy.
Okay.
And it is like a big thing. There's a little tentacle coming off to stimulate the clitoris.
Uh-huh.
There's a little tentacle coming out the other end to go up the butthole because they're into that. And then there are 5 other tentacles to make 8 because the Kraken is an octopus. Or maybe it's a squid. I don't know. And all of those fight off all the other things trying to get in your body.
Jeez Louise.
All the diseases you're contracting fights them off.
The sex toy does.
Birds and dogs trying to humanality you.
Humanality.
It's fighting them off while also stimulating the clitoris. That's the Kraken.
All right. I'll tell you at the end if you're right or wrong.
Godzilla Extender is someone trying to be sexually promiscuous when naming their Wi-Fi network. And what was the last option? It's Cthulhu, but what is the...
Oh, that's it. It's just Cthulhu.
Just some shit. Done.
Oh, yeah. Wi-Fi network. Yeah. Some shit I made up is the third category.
So Cthulhu is the shit you made up.
Shit you made up? You got 1 point.
1 point? What?
The Kraken is the sex toy.
Yeah, it is.
So that was right. And then Godzilla Extender, I threw you off the scent. That is
damn it.
Some shit I made up. So round 1, 1 point for Michael. Mikhail.
Forgetful Michael. I wish we had pictures of all of the sex toys that we could put up on here while we go.
I mean, I put in my note the link for all of them. Oh, you mean so that we could put it up for the people watching now?
For people watching now, like so that Dallas could look at sex toys. So
the Kraken is actually, it's like it does look sort of tentacly, but it's this thing that sort of opens up and you put it on the tip of your penis.
Oh, it's for men.
It's for men.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's I found it on Pinterest. It says.
Okay, now I'm imagining. You know those things that you put on your head and they just kind of open up and they massage your head? That's what I'm imagining, like but for your penis.
Yeah, and not sharp.
Are those sharp?
Ooh, it has small interior motors that make its entire body vibrate as it wraps your member in its fleshy and flexible waterproof tentacles.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah.
That sounds good. I'll have that.
Who would have thought? All right, round 2.
Round 2. Out of how many rounds?
All right, out of 8.
8, so I can get there's a possible 24 points, but I've got 1. Let's go.
You've got 1. Okay. Tom the Other Man, Platinum Vagine, and Who's Your Daddy?
How is vagine spelled?
Vagine.
Okay. Do you think that's just like someone trying to spell vagina, but they are really bad at spelling? Is the E a schwa? Is it an upside down E?
Oh, well, nothing was had like any specific... like, you know, some things have umlauts or whatever.
Right. They were
this
all
was just
American
like written
English
as a regular
characters.
E.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to say. What was the last one again?
Who's your daddy?
Who's your daddy's the Wi-Fi.
Okay.
It's innocent enough that somebody is willing to make it public.
Mm-hmm.
With if somebody looks on there and they see vagine, a platinum vagine, no, you're gonna get reported. FBI's coming to your door.
They're coming.
They're coming. And then the first one was the other Tom.
Tom the Other Man.
Tom the Other Man. Tom the Other Man is a sex toy that plays on a woman's desire to cheat without actually cheating. It's like, that's the other man.
Okay, okay.
Like my brother-in-law used to work at a bar called The Other Woman.
Ah.
It's like, well, hey, I'm going to go see the other
woman.
woman. Yeah, the men would leave their wives and go to The Other Woman, which was a bar.
Okay, I like
so
it.
That's
I mean,
that's
I don't,
where I'm going.
but no, I like it.
So that's it. The other guy is sex toy. Platinum vagina is nothing. And whatever
some shit
I said.
I made up.
Yeah, some shit you made up.
And then who's your daddy's the Wi-Fi?
Who's your daddy's the Wi-Fi?
You got 1 point again.
1 point? Jesus, I'm going to
1
stab
point?
my eyeballs.
So Tom the Other Man is the sex toy. And it is this thing that's you can suction cup to the ground, and it's
Okay.
got different sides on it that you can put your suction cuppy dildo onto, so that you don't have to cause you know the dildos that have like a big suction cup that you could like put on the wall or on the ground or whatever. Oh yeah, that's a thing. So like silicone, people will put them in the shower and stuff like that. But this is so you can get.
So
a
you can
different
pretend
angle.
like you're getting fucked by the wall or getting fucked by the shower?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
It's just like so that it just makes it more.
Oh, so it doesn't
hands-free.
move, so that you can be
Yeah.
in control.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. But this gives you different angles, and perhaps a better angle than just going straight up against something flat like a wall or the floor.
Gotcha.
That's
Okay.
Tom the Other Man.
All right.
Platinum Vagine is a locally sourced Wi-Fi. Yeah.
That shit is going down.
Yeah, we're gonna have to call the FBI.
Call the Fibby.
And Who's Your Daddy was just some shit I made up.
I like it.
So you
I
got
like it.
2 points so far.
2 points
out of
so
a possible
far.
6.
All right, let's go with
Okay.
number 3.
All right. Number 1. Luke, I am your Wi-Fi.
Very good.
Baby Yoda butt plug. And fuck me, Darth Vader.
Baby Yoda butt plug is 100% real. They are capitalizing on that Mandalorian love. So yes, that's a sex toy. Luke, I am your Wi-Fi is the Wi-Fi network, and fuck me, Darth Vader is something you made up.
I knew this wouldn't throw you off the scent. I knew it wouldn't. You got
Did I
all
get
three.
all 3? Yes.
You got all 3. You got all 3.
Somebody bring me some ham.
Ham.
Dab. I've never
stop.
never dabbed on purpose,
But until
but I
then,
just now did. So
I knew that wouldn't throw you off the scent. But yes, technically, the name that I saw of these Baby Yoda butt plugs, it was Baby Yoda inspired butt plug, but it's literally just a butt plug with a picture of Baby Yoda on it.
that's perfect. That's
beautiful.
perfect.
So that brings you to 5 whole points.
All right,
5
whole
points.
points.
Sexy points. All right.
Sexy
Round 4.
story. You want to
A
tell
sexy
You want to hear a sexy
story.
story? Get Him to the Greek is such a
sexy
funny
story.
fucking movie.
It really is. So stupid, but
Yep.
funny. And I love it. All right, round 4. Love Rider, Pony Up, and Knight Rider, which is like a knight's tale, not the nighttime.
Right. It's called Alance. Hello.
Hello.
Knight Rider, Pony Up, and what was the first one again?
Love Rider.
Love Rider. Pony Up is a Wi-Fi network, and it's telling people you got to pony up, you got to pay up if you wanna use my Wi-Fi, if you want the password of
Yep.
my Wi-Fi. Knight Rider and Love Rider. I feel like there's not a lot of like love and romance in marketing for sex toys, so I'm gonna go with Knight Rider being a medieval themed sex toy, maybe even in the shape of a mace that goes into your
Ooh.
vagina or butthole.
Well, that'd be fun.
And then Love Rider is some shit you made up.
You got no points.
Dodge ram it.
So Love Rider is actually the sex toy. And this one, I have to remember.
Really?
This one. Oh, this is a, it's like a strap-on harness.
Harness?
And yeah, like a...
Oh, like a full... Gotcha.
Yeah. And
Sorry, when I think harness, I think of like full body.
like for, no, like a just for the strap-on.
It's a lot of straps for just a penis.
So you can put your thing that you're going to be putting into another person or thing
Right.
In it.
Of
So that's
course,
the Love
of course.
Rider.
Okay.
Pony Up was some shit I made up.
You got me.
And Knight Rider is the Wi-Fi.
All right. You got me. Fair and square.
Good. This is good times.
Good times at Richmond High.
All right, round 5. You ready?
Ready, spaghetti.
Ready, spaghetti. All right. Thunder Gun Express.
Sunny in Philadelphia.
Thunder Stick 2.0.
Ooh, okay.
Thunderstruck 8G.
8G. Thunder Gun Express cannot be a Wi-Fi network. I mean, sorry, a sex toy because of copyright. That leaves Thunderstruck 8G and Thunder... What?
Stick
Thunder
2.0.
Stick 2.0. Thunderstruck 8G is a Wi-Fi network because they're trying to be like, it's not 4G speeds, it's not 5G speeds, it's 8G speeds. Thunderstruck 2.0 is a sex toy. Thunder Gun Express is something you made up.
You got 1 point.
Oh, okay.
So Thunder Gun Express is the Wi-Fi.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Thunder Stick 2.0. You said Thunderstruck, but I knew what you meant.
Yeah.
Is the sex toy. And Thunderstruck 8G I made up to throw you off the scent. And
All right.
I did.
And what's the will you describe the sex toy? This is maybe my favorite part of the whole thing, is you describing the sex toys.
The sex toys. Okay, let me bring it up. So the Thunder Stick 2.0 is Extreme Restraints version of the magic wand. You know, it's like the thing you hold and it's got the bulbous tip that just really that vibrates. You see them use it on the clitoris a lot in a porno.
Okay.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I do know what you're talking about. Sorry, at first I was trying to you mean like the glass ones? No, now I know what you're talking about.
No. Yeah, like you plug them in. Like
Yep.
you gotta actually
It's a power tool.
Power source. It's a power tool. And see, this is the new and improved version of your favorite power wand. Yum.
What color is it?
Yum. It's black.
Yum. Ew.
It's black. It's sleek, and it says that it has a non-porous and phthalate-free, that's weird to say, silicone head that can be thoroughly sanitized with warm water and mild soap.
Very good.
Keep away from silicone lubricants, though. Apparently those are bad, yeah. But I mean, I guess maybe you could put that thing up inside you. All right. Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready, spaghetti.
This is round 6.
Have you heard about Betty?
Betty Spaghetti? Round 6. Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood.
Okay.
Listen to Black Sabbath.
Okay.
Vibrator by Motorhead.
Ooh, all of these have band names in them, which means it's
Yeah, that
somebody.
was the theme.
Yeah. The selling a sex product with a band's name on it. Interesting. I'm going to say listen to Black Sabbath is the Wi-Fi network because it's somebody who really likes it and they need the word to get out about Black Sabbath because they don't realize that the whole world doesn't know Black Sabbath exists and they're choosing not to listen to it.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my God, I just found this new indie band on Apple Music called Black Sabbath. Everyone needs to know about it.
Indie band.
Then there was Motley Crue's The Hidden
Dr.
Jungle.
Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood, that's it.
The what?
I said Hidden Jungle. It's the first thing I could think of. And then, what was the last one again?
Vibrator by Motorhead.
Vibrator by Motorhead. Sorry, it's not The Hidden Jungle. What is it?
Dr. Feelgood.
Dr. Feelgood. That is the sex toy. Dr. Feelgood's the sex toy. vibrator by Motorhead is some shit you made up.
You got all three.
Yeah, I did. Describe that sex toy.
So Motley Crue's Dr. Feelgood is a Motley Crue themed. Like, they came out with this. It's just a vibrator that says it's black and it says Dr. Feelgood on it.
Oh,
that's literally
right.
it. It's one of those just plain, simple vibrators that's just
Torpedo
straight all the way
shape.
up and comes to a point.
Yep.
Like a crayon.
Like a crayon. I hope not, because the crayons have like the squared edges.
Oh yeah, this one doesn't have a squared edge.
Okay.
This one, maybe it's more like a pencil, like a freshly sharpened pencil.
It's like those like 10-color pens that you have where you can choose blue and hit the button and choose green.
Exactly.
It's shaped Oh my God, do you think those were made from leftover dildos at the Chinese factory? They're like,
100%.
we can't sell all these dildos. Let's turn them into
Let's
kids'
make
pens.
Definitely. I mean, 100%. Absolutely.
100%.
Vibrator by Motorhead is just a song by Motorhead.
Okay. Very good.
All right. Round 7. Oh, by the way, you have 9 points right now.
Oh, that's it? Okay.
That's it. I know. It's okay. It's okay. You're doing the best you can. And that's all anyone can ask.
Thank you.
And I made these hard on purpose. All right. Round 7. This is the penultimate round.
We just talked about the ultimate pen with all the colors.
So good. All right. Round 7. Venus 2000.
Okay, that's a razor.
Orgasmatron 2000.
Okay.
Long Hair Don't Care 2000.
I want that one to be the sex toy. It's not, but I want Long Hair Don't Care to be the sex toy. That's gross. Just a dildo with a wig. Or maybe it's like a pom-pom. It's like, and it just has a bunch of hair off the back of it.
Like a butt plug with long hair,
Yep. That's gross.
maybe.
It gives you a tail. Pin the butt plug on the person. There you go, and you have a tail of a donkey. Okay. What was the one in the middle?
Orgasmatron 2000.
Orgasmatron 2000 is Wi-Fi network. It's somebody, they think they're so funny. They put Orgasmatron on there, and they're like, oh yeah, this is funny. Other people are going to see this and laugh. And then that just comes down to the sex toy. Like, is it a hairy butt plug that gives you a tail? Or is it... What's the name of the first one again? Venus 2000? Mm-hmm. I'm your Venus, I'm your fire, your desire. Oh, we're going to get copyright strike because I sang that perfectly. I'm going to go butt plug, long hair, don't care, sex toy.
And Venus 2000 something I made up?
Yep.
You got no points.
No!
So
Damn it.
Venus 2000 is the sex toy, and you can find it at thestallionstyle.com. It is a male pleasure machine that rocks. It's this big black box that you plug everything into, and then you have
What
a
is
start and a stop.
everything?
There's lots of cords. There's a power cord. Then you have to. There's a cord to the start and the stop. There's a cord to this other weird box that's there. Maybe that's the emergency stop. I don't know. And then there's a cord to the suction, the thing that you put your penis in, and it sucks.
Right. Okay.
On your, or it like does the movement on your penis. It looks like a dull shade of gold. It has a motorized base. Oh, if you're a tech geek, it may please you to know that Venus 2000 is operated by a motor that produces a stroking sensation by the use of airflow. For all you tech geeks out there.
All you tech geeks. All right.
Yep. So, they call that part the pump. Oh, there's that. Ooh, it also has head and nipple massagers.
Oh.
All right. So that's the sex toy.
How big is this thing? If you have your penis in it and it can give you a massage on your head.
I'm confused about it, honestly.
Or do you have to do those individually? Like I'm gonna jizz inside this thing and be like, you know what I do when I put this on my head?
In all the pictures that I'm seeing here, I don't see something that will massage your head. Or your nipples. Oh, I guess maybe you can put the thing that you put your penis in on your nipples. Like maybe it's like a one item fits all.
Okay.
It does come with some lube, it looks like. And it has the price tag of $956.
Whoa!
But with coupon code Coach50, you can get $50 off.
Coach50.
Oh man. So that's your sex toy, Venus for men.
All right.
And the Wi-Fi network was Long Hair Don't Care 2000 and Orgasmatron 2000. It's just the 2000 re-recording of Motorhead's song Orgasmatron.
Very good. Very good.
All right. So round 8. And you're coming up here still at 9 points. Where are the rest of you, friends listening around the globo?
Un globo? ¿Quieres un globo?
Last one. ¿Quieres un globo? All right, round 8. Big, big, big Papa.
Okay.
Love Bots the Milker.
Ew.
Rockin' Dino Stars.
Big, 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 big. What was the last word?
Papa.
Papa is a sex toy.
Okay.
That's a sex toy for sure. And then Dino Star is the Wi-Fi network.
Rockin' Dino Stars.
Yep, Rockin' Dino Stars. That's the Wi-Fi network. And then what was the middle one? Something about
Love
milking?
Bots the Milker.
Ugh, gross. Get that out of here. I hate that. That's
something
shit
I
you
made up?
Yep.
You got 1 point.
Okay.
So you ended on a cool round 10 points.
10
I love a good
points.
round number.
Yep.
So Big, Big, Big Papa is something I made up. Like, I like it when you call me Big Papa.
Yep.
Throw your hands in the air.
If you use a true play, yeah.
Because I see some ladies tonight that should be having my baby. Oh, we're going to get copyright because I did that perfectly. Lovebots the Milker is the sex toy.
That's so gross.
And it looks almost exactly like the Venus 2000.
The box with all the things you plug in and put on your nipples and your penis and your head?
Yep, except this one has 2 attachments. Oh, designed for automatic stroking and sucking. This one looks a lot more like, you remember in the original Batman movies how Bane looked?
Yep.
It looks like that.
Okay.
But black instead of green and gross.
Okay.
Let's see here. The Milker. Oh.
That's so gross. I don't want to think about milking anybody.
It's got 2 cylinders for different needs. The first is specially designed at nearly 9 inches long and lined with supple rubber for a tight seal.
Supple rubber.
The smaller cylinder is for more targeted plaisir.
Ooh.
Let's see. And then, this one seems to be more easy to operate because it only has 1 dial. They call it the cylinder. No, wait. Just plug the hose into the cylinder and use the dial to control how fast or slow you want it. It's as simple as that. And it comes to you at the low price of $469.20 on Amazon.
Hey, is there a coupon code for that one?
Well, that's already a cool 48% off. So
wow.
You're welcome. Just Google Love Bots the Milker. And then Rockin' Dino Stars is the Wi-Fi. So that's the one you got.
All right.
So
I
you
got
came out
10
with 10 points out of a possible 24.
We'll see how I stack up against everyone out there listening.
The poll will be up on Quersday.
Twitter.com/Affable Idiots. Skeletons
For those who can't
so
see,
scary.
we're making stupid faces. So that has been this month's round of Wi-Fi Network sex toy or some shit I made up. Who knows when or if it will happen again.
Very good. I like the addition. It was Wi-Fi or some shit I made up last time we played it on Affable Idiots.
Yep.
And I like the addition of sex toy that made it. It's fun. It's a fun twist.
And I thought that would be a fun twist, and having one of each in each round.
Yeah, very good.
So much fun. I
Very
love
good choice.
matching things.
Matching.
It's my
yes.
favorite. I love to match.
It's my favorite. All right. I want to have an honest discussion, Jesse.
Let's do it.
I've been last week we were talking about the largest gathering you've ever been in. We were talking about quarantine and like all this crazy shit, and like, well, let's do the opposite of quarantine. What's the largest gathering you've ever been in? No one responded, so we're gonna pretend that there's a guy named Scott Johannesburg, and he's been to Burning Man once, and he won't shut up about it. So thank you, Scott, for telling us all about Burning Man. Now you can stop.
You're the best, Scott. Now shut up.
This week, I've been watching season 3 of Ozark, which just came out on Freitag. Ozark, very good Netflix show. Season 3 so far, I am 7 episodes in.
Nice.
It is a good season. But that got me thinking, if I were in this situation, if I were a Jason Bateman, or if I were a Jason Bateman's wife, whose name I can't remember in this movie, in this show, would I be good at organized crime? Like, well, they technically aren't the organized crime people. They're laundering money. But they work for a man who's a drug dealer, who works with all sorts of different types of things. So would I be good at being a drug dealer? And I honestly don't know.
I don't know that I would either.
There are a couple of things I had that I was thinking about. One is that I wouldn't want to be because of the clientele that you have to deal with. Most of the time, most of the drugs you're selling, unless you choose to sell cocaine, you're selling crack and you're selling heroin to like junkies, and they probably smell bad. And like I've ridden the subway enough. You're gonna have to smell them. Yeah, you're gonna have to smell people as you do business with them.
I live in Chicago, and I'm used to stuff stinking.
Yeah, it's all stinky Cocoa Puff. I walk the streets of San Francisco. I know what stinky smells like.
You're a streetwalker? I know
I'm a street walker. Yeah, I can't be a street walker anymore. Thanks, quarantine.
Thanks, Obama.
Thanks, Obama, for leaving us with coronavirus.
Old school.
So yeah, I think dealing with the clientele, but you could sell cocaine, and then you're just selling it to rich people.
Yeah, because that is the rich man's drug.
It is.
Usually the rich white man's drug, because let's stereotype, and I mean, with good reason for that one.
And here's the thing, too. Like, they're probably pretty ignorant. They're just like, I don't know, it's cocaine, right? I'll pay you $75,000 trillion for it. And so you could probably make a lot of money, and you could also cut it with flour. You could cut it with baby powder. You could cut it with anthrax, anything that looks white. And they probably wouldn't know the difference. You could run a good scam with that business, I'm sure.
Yeah. Because if I were dealing cocaine and I didn't have to kill anybody or like work for somebody who had was killing
people. You hire people for that. I mean, yes, you will. There will come a time when you have to work with a person and you have to ask them to kill somebody. That's part of being a drug dealer.
Oh, and so even though I'm not the one that pulls the proverbial trigger.
Right. Even if you're just sitting at your home and you give weed to people occasionally for like $20, you have to ask people to kill people. That's part of being a drug dealer.
I don't know if I could do that. I could become a pharmacist.
Ah, there you go. Turn it on its head. Peddling drugs that way.
They make a lot of money legally.
They do. Well, pharma companies make that money. Pharmacists probably don't make anywhere near as much as they should.
Probably not. Oh, no, I think pharmacists make a lot of money, though.
Do they? I mean, what do? They just look at a piece of paper. It tells them what kind of drugs to put in a bag.
That's what I want to know, because they do make a lot of... Hold on, I'm going to Google pharmacist salary. They make a buttload of money.
Now, here's the thing, though. Drug dealers, they have... you're protected.
Yeah.
You are protected by your drug lord or whatever the fuck. You're the big guy that you work for, or big girl that you work for. Big girl, you are beautiful. That's what Mika said.
That's right. Mika did say that.
You are beautiful. So it comes with built-in protection. You're gonna get a lot of money. Money's just part of the deal, and it's family. The mob is family.
When you're here, you're family.
When you're at Olive Garden, you're part of the mob, and the mob is family.
And the mob is family. So pharmacists, on average, in New York, which is the highest salary according to ZipRecruiter.com, it's about $126,000 a year. So not as much as I thought, actually.
That's still like well into 3 figures.
I mean, as a drug dealer, you could probably make more than that.
Oh, hell yeah. You can make $126,000 just doing one party for rich white people with cocaine.
Yeah. Had a sip of water.
So here's the thing that makes me think I would be a good drug dealer. I'm very persuasive. I know the things to say to people to make them do what I want. Mostly it's just Kanan. If I tell him that he can't do something, like, fuck you, yes I can. Like, no, you're not strong enough to break your kitchen counter. You don't even have biceps big enough to do that. He's like,
Did
fuck
you
you,
get him to
God.
break his kitchen counter?
No, but if I wanted to, that's all I would have to say. So I'm very good at persuading people to do things. So I could not have to deal with the clientele myself because I could hire a bunch of other people to do it for me. And they'd be all in. And I'd be able to work out whatever deal I wanted. Be like, listen, 5% sounds really good for you. 95% sounds really good for me.
Really good for me.
Let's go.
Yeah, if I could be the person, sitting in there and they're like really nice, big house, like their mansion, and then the dealers, like I'm the queen dealer, like I'm the queen bee, and then my little worker bees like come in and they have to pass through my like really nice pool.
You have to pass through the pool.
They gotta go through the pool.
You must swim underwater. Come up on the other side of the pool.
It's like you get into the pool and there's a tunnel and you have to swim through the tunnel. And you have to be able to hold your breath long enough, otherwise you can't be my worker bees. Right. And then you come through my like underground gemstone cave, and then you come up. You come through the big air dryers, like where you, what I mean? Like you come in, the doors close behind you and they're closed in front of you and you just kind of stand, Titanic style, with your arms out to get really blown dry. Then you come into my house looking a hot mess to see me.
Well, they call it a blowout.
Yeah, blowout.
People pay a lot of money at the salon to do that.
I love it.
You gave it to them for free just for coming over.
Right? See, coming over and being my worker bees. And then they come in, they get right from there. When those doors open, my security guards are there to walk them to me in my, I don't know, whichever room I'm in that day. Is it my library? Is it my closet that's bigger than your house? Is it my silk chair with a faux bear rug? Like I love the idea of a bear skin rug, but with like the head still there, but not bear because I'm, animal cruelty and stuff. So it's like faux.
Right. Bestiality.
Yeah, exactly. My faux bear skin rug, and I'm just like petting the head. That's exactly what it is. I'm going to be laying sexily on the floor, just petting this faux bear head.
If it were a real bear head, that would be bestiality. But since it's a faux bear head, it's faux bear. And then they come in and they're like, look, boss, we're coming up short this week. And then I just look at one of my security guards and I blink 3 times. And that means kill him. I can do it. This is a fun fantasy for me. It is.
And then
that's quite a villa that you have there. It's a whole compound.
And then my harem of men come in and we just orgy the night away.
On your faux bear skin rug?
On my faux bear skin rug. And then it gets really dirty, so we throw that one out and we get a new faux bear skin. Every day.
Every day. That's
if it were
that's
like that, I could
fantasy.
probably do it.
Okay.
Honestly, I don't know if I could be involved in the killing of people. Even if I didn't do it myself, I don't think I could.
I think the killing, yes, obviously. I mean, I know people who have killed people. I mean, you, for instance.
I've killed people?
Yeah, you've killed people.
I don't know what you're talking about.
3 times. Somebody just busts in the room behind me and just stabs me in the neck. Damn it, she got me.
It's Thumper. Thumper just busts in behind you.
And just, bites. No, I think the thing... Here's the thing that I think would bug me the most. I could do it. I could make the money. I'd be good at manipulating people. I wouldn't necessarily have to talk to the clientele if they're gross and icky because I have people for that. But the thing I could not handle is the poor communication. And all of these things, like, you can't say a lot of things, and you have to talk in code because you might be bugged.
Tapped.
Yeah, wiretaps. You never know if the person is a cop. Are you or are you not
a knock? You just have to just ask them if they're a cop. They have to tell you if they are.
They legally have to tell you. Yeah, I don't know if I could do it because communication is so key to me. If I'm in a work environment and people aren't honest with me 100% and telling me what they want, or if I'm in a relationship with somebody and they're playing games and they're saying things but they really mean something else and they want me to figure that out, no, I don't play that bullshit. So not being able to just straight up say, will you go take 3 pounds of cocaine to John Hamm, please, and then come back and give me 80% of the profits? I can't flat out say that. And I'm going to be like, hey, I need 3 snake skins to the Papa Bear over there and bring me 40 cheddars. They're going to be like, I'm going to end up with a box of Cheez-Its and a pair of cowboy boots, and I'm going to be pissed.
I mean, it's not so bad. New boot goofing. Have you seen that Reno 911 bit?
No, I have not.
Lieutenant Dangle, the one with the short shorts. Yeah. He put some white, like snakeskin boots or some sort of white animal skin cowboy boots on a layaway, and he took him forever to pay him off, and then he went and he got him, and he's like outside in his short shorts, new boot goofing. So stupid. Yeah, but I mean, well, what kind of Cheez-Its would they be? White cheddar or?
Well, they would be the duos.
Oh.
Some of them Parmesan, some of them are cheddar.
Yeah. I don't know. Because, I mean, no doubt, you know, unless you are the king of being a drug dealer, you're going to get tapped at some point.
Right.
You're going to have enemies. That's why you need the swimming pool. Like, the only way into my house, the only way in is to go into the pool through this long tunnel, up through my gemstone cave, through the dryer doors where you are immediately met by my security guards. And there are cameras everywhere. We know if you're coming.
You go grocery shopping. Like, good luck getting your tortilla chips and your sugar and all those things through the swimming pool.
You've got to prep special bags.
Uh-huh.
Where would you call my security?
Where would you live? Like, where is your villa? Because I feel like as very clearly white people, we would stick out as drug lords. People would be suspicious if we were doing that in, like, Mexico or Guatemala or Colombia.
I'd probably be in California somewhere.
California?
Where I could have a lot of nice land. Or in Arizona. Or New Mexico.
Yeah, from Arizona and New Mexico, you've got a lot of just, like, shit land that no one's looking at.
Yeah. In fact, that's better than California because California is so obvious. That would be so obvious. Yeah. Like, oh yeah, she's definitely.
But that's where all the rich white guys are too. So like your clientele would be in California.
Well, I have worker bees all over, baby. This is a global project. It's a global project. Trust. That's how I afford this 40-acre home in Arizona.
Okay.
40 acres. Imagine. The swimming pool alone is 1 acre.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's a long swim.
Yeah.
Underwater.
You gotta be able to do it.
You gotta.
You gotta. Shibata.
I would make, just like Richie Rich with Macaulay Culkin, I would make Mount Rushmore into like my secret lab, and I would live in the heads of Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
And like if
that's
somebody
also
needs
like
something,
Team America World Police.
just like Team America World Police, yeah. If somebody needs like, all right, they're ready for the delivery, they just park their truck under George Washington's nose, and then he does a snot rocket, and out pops like 8 kilos of cocaine. But it's prepackaged, so it doesn't like dissolve into diffuse into the air.
I love it.
Yeah, that's where I would do it. South Dakota.
I mean, nobody's gonna look there.
Right. I feel like states like that, South Dakota, North Dakota, Iowa, there's so much shady shit going on in those states because no one ever goes there, right? Right? They're talking about potatoes all the time.
I'm going to
potatoes
fill
are a front.
my potatoes with cocaine. I'm going to pour out a potato, close it back, stitch it up.
Nailed it.
Send them off to Five Guys, where my captains will be. And then to get the drugs from the Five Guys people, the dealer, like they like local dealers go order like you got to go to Five Guys and order the little cheeseburger. Like they have like a really specific order so that they know this is the guy. This is the guy. And then they'll be like, oh yeah, and I'm supposed to get a sack of potatoes for whatever. I've got like a family event. I don't know. We'd come up with something. But so like that's how they know with the specific order. Like, oh, this is the guy.
Yeah, and it's nice because then they can eat peanuts too while they wait.
Yeah, who doesn't love to get to eat peanuts while they wait?
Right, and you just throw the shells all over the counter and into the kitchen. They don't like it when you do that, but you can. It's open
but you
air.
can.
It's America.
The only thing that would make it better is if it were like sagebrush and you could just toss that shit right on the floor.
What is sagebrush?
You're from North Carolina. You've never heard of sagebrush?
No. Is that some kind of like homeopathy?
It's like an old... No, it's like an old steakhouse restaurant. Where you could go... Let me Google it.
I think that sounds familiar. I've never been to one.
Oh, it's also a plant.
That's what I was saying. I was thinking you were like lighting incense and throwing it behind the kitchen.
Oh, they still exist. They're just not very popular. But it's like, it's a classic Texas Roadhouse or Longhorn Steakhouse. But you go there and get it, and then you could toss your peanuts on the floor. But you can do that can you do that at Cracker Barrel too?
I don't think they have peanuts at Cracker Barrel. They just have a tchotchke shop at the front.
That's right, where you can get like the suckers with a scorpion in it or something.
And you can go play giant checkers. And they have the triangle peg game where you can do the triangle hop over pegs.
Yes. Good times at Ridgemont High.
Yep, good times at Ridgemont High.
In fantasy, yeah, I could be a drug dealer.
That's a sweet
In reality, I don't think I could. I just don't think I could IRL because I think once I called for the death of that first person, I think I'd lose my soul, and then I'd be a real Los Pollos Hermanos kind of guy. I'd just lose it. I think I don't want to lose yourself like Eminem. I don't want to do that.
Eminem. I would be a good drug dealer, but I can't.
Oh, I think I'd be great. I'm effervescent. Yeah. I'm friendly. People always seem to talk to me. I could really deal some drugs. 100%.
100%.
Just don't think I could, though.
Yep. Concur. What about you, listeners? Would you be good drug dealers? Are you currently a drug dealer? If you are a drug dealer, don't tell us on public social media.
Because you'll get caught.
Maybe DM us and say, yes, I'm a drug dealer, and this is the sweet life, and I'm good at it or I'm bad at it. And
the Sweet Life of Zach and Cody?
Sweet Life with Zach and Cody. They're both drug dealers.
On deck?
Yes. That's it. Oh,
that's all we have for that topic.
That's it for our honest discussion. Before we go to our conversation starter, I want to tell you about Affable Idiots. That's our parent company, Affable Idiots, that has us, AAWI. And it has Respawn Aim Fire, which is our video game content. If you want to go over there and listen to us talk about video games. What we need from you is for you to go to YouTube and subscribe to us. We have to get 100 subscribers in order to get youtube.com/AAWI or youtube.com/Affable Idiots. And we need people to subscribe.
Bad.
We want it. And we're so close. We're like at 8, I think. So we only need like 14 times that or something, and we're good to go.
We're so close.
So everybody go over there, subscribe. I made it easy. I put it in the description right below. See where my finger was pointing? Earlier it was pointing to Safari, so you can go and Google, and then Jesse was pointing out the window the other way, so you can go contemplate what you've done. This time my finger was pointing to the links in the description to all 3 channels. Even if you don't use YouTube, even if you don't like us, just subscribe to us and turn off notifications for us. Or if you like us, keep the notifications on and come back and watch our shit. And you can also watch us live as we record it at 11-ish a.m. on Sundays on twitch.tv/Affable Idiots. Yes, EST.
11-ish a.m. PST.
Yeah. Sorry, yes. 11 PST, Pacific Standard Time, or PDT, Pacific Daylight Time, depending on the time of year. Or PT, a scary demo of a game that will never come out.
Or PTSD, a mental disorder.
Or PS118, Hey Arnold's High School.
Ooh, you win.
I win. Lastly, we got a conversation starter. Get us going, Jesse.
All right. Our dear, dear friend, Holden DePardo.
Rest in peace.
May he rest in peace.
And also with you.
He wants to know, why does the McRib only come out occasionally?
You know what? I'm going to look up the cadence. What's the cadence on the McRib?
It's like
McRib
da da da
release
da da da
schedule.
da. That's the cadence.
Shut up. Yeah, it's a classic 4-1 amen cadence. Amen.
Amen.
Shut up.
Stupid. Oh, Dumbo.
The iconic McRib sandwich returns as early as October 7th for a limited time with new Instagram story gifts to celebrate. This is on October 3rd, 2019. Oh, here we go. Somebody asks on Wikipedia, how often is McRib available? It was sold starting October and ends in January, but only in a few states in the United States. 55% of McDonald's locations. Interesting. It became available again in November 2016, but at a limited number of McDonald's locations, and once more since October 2017, but in most areas. So it's regionally exclusive as well. I did not know that.
Is it a good sandwich? Like, is this something we want all the time?
I feel like people do freak out about this
a
lot when it
sort
comes
of like
out.
the Shamrock Shake when it comes out.
Exactly. And it's just a mint shake, and you can get that at a lot of places.
And it's actually not very good. For
I know, right? You ever been to
Cookout?
Cookout?
Shake, you can
Go to Cookout, get yourself a peanut butter Oreo shake with chocolate in it, and also Reese's
the
Cups.
watermelon milkshake.
I'm not a watermelon
Cookout.
person, but Cookout, you can get like 600 different ingredients all in one milkshake, and it's amazing. And it's like $2.19 for a milkshake.
Oh gosh, I can't wait.
God, let's go to Cookout.
Oh, I want to go to North Carolina right now and get a tray, get fries for both my sides, get a hamburger, and get a milkshake.
Get a corn dog and a quesadilla as your sides. God.
They're probably closed right now though because of everything.
Because of the water.
Because of the water.
McDonald's sold
the
30
McRib.
million and made over 7 million pounds of pork in 2007. So it's a hefty item on their menu for sure.
I bet the reason that they do this though is because so many people love it that they buy. I'm guessing that they've done some sort of an algorithm or like on the back end, somebody's looking at this and they have determined that by bringing it back for a certain number of months, they're going to make more money on it from people being so excited about it and knowing they only have a certain amount of time, so they're going to get it multiple times. It's probably that they make more money in those months than they would if they kept it out all year. And it's a different product that they have to order, I imagine. Because it's not like they just have rib, like that meat, whatever that meat. I mean, they say it's rib meat, but is it? I don't know. It probably is. And it's a different kind of bun. Like probably like the ingredients and the things that they need to make the sandwich. Yeah. Having it only for a few months with the sales they make.
Yeah, like
that's just speaking logistically.
Pork is seasonal,
perhaps.
Maybe like you can't kill enough pigs in certain seasons because they just haven't birthed enough of them or something.
It's not cow birthing season.
Here's an interesting little tidbit that I'm reading from Wikipedia. Is that it could be manipulation of availability windows to turn the product into a better loss leader for the company. So
loss leader?
A loss leader is something where like you don't make money on it, but it gets people into your store or where they will buy something else that is profitable for you.
Yes.
Now, you're thinking about, from all of this, it's usually available in the winter. It looks like October, November-ish to January, when a lot of people are like, fuck it, I'm going to stay home. I'm going to stay in my house and eat soup, or I'm going to eat chili. But if they're like, if y'all come to McDonald's, we got the McRib. And it sounds like being a loss leader, they're not making money on it. It might be a good sandwich. It might be they're actually using meat for it instead of some meat substitute product.
Yeah.
And it might be something like, oh man, people love this so much. And they get in there and then they do buy the French fries that they make a huge profit on. They do buy a large Coke.
A large Coke.
Come on, get Cokes. Get a Coke if you're thirsty. And Blizzards. cones.
I can always go back to the
Can always
Dairy
go back to Dairy
Queen.
Queen. Everyone should go watch Waiting for Guffman. It's amazing. But yeah, so they get the McRib out there seasonally in their slow time to get people in there buying high price shit.
Interesting. Let's see. And so I'm on a mashed.com at an article.
Named after the potatoes.
Named after the potato, which is how I sell my cocaine.
That's right. You hollow out. That's right.
Yeah. I hollow them out and I mash up what I hollow out. It's just a potato staple. It says, obviously people are only going to pay so much for McDonald's pork sandwich, but it's more than the cost of ingredients that results in the McRib fading away year after year. So I guess it's not doing so hot. It's also a clever marketing trick by McDonald's to create a sense of urgency in customers when it does come back. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So, if McRibs, this is what I was guessing earlier. If McRibs were available 365 days a year, people might not be energized about buying it. Also, like, how often do you want to eat ribs? Like, I don't I love ribs. I'm gonna eat ribs all day, every day, forever. Some people probably feel that way about ribs.
Now I'm gonna offer a different solution, a different option.
Yes.
Summertime. Murder rates skyrocket because people they're hot, they're cranky. It's just like it's a fact. There are more crimes committed in the summertime. McRib is people. It's made from people. They're killed in the summer. It takes them a couple of months to cure the meat in their basement, hanging up on them meat hooks. And then they're ready to sell and eat in the fall and winter time, and then they're done by January because they're so limited. Everyone runs out and buys them, and they aren't killing enough people to sustain it year round. It's
a real Sweeney Todd type of story.
Exactly. These are probably the worst pies in London.
Try the priest, have a little priest with the piece of pie when you get it. If you get it.
Looks like piss.
Popping pussies
like
into pie.
Tastes like piss. Smells like piss. This is piss.
And I think that's definitely it. It's because human killing season.
What?
You gotta dry them out. You gotta make them look more pork-like. Oh, gross.
I grind my own meat. Speaking of Reno 911. I grind
my own meat. I think you're right. But also, that is really good marketing. Back to the loss leader is
loss
the
leader,
phrase.
Yep.
It's really good thinking because it does bring people in because I bet people will come in and they're like, oh, yeah, the McRib's back. Let me go get some. But I don't know about you, but I know a lot of people that will go to McDonald's and just buy a bunch of shit. And they're like, I'm going to get this, 2 of these, and grab this too. So the McRib brings them in because it's like, oh, yeah, it's back. I got to go get it. But then once they're there, they get all this other stuff too.
And they're getting the 10-piece nuggies.
Yeah, 10-piece nuggies, chicken selects.
Which
is their good chicken, I think. The chicken selects is the good chicken. The chicken nuggets are the bad chicken, but everybody loves it.
Yep. Chicken selects are the loss leader. And then everyone gets chicken selects with a side of nuggies because they're just so inexpensive.
Do you have any of those dinosaur-shaped nuggies? Can I get those dinosaur-shaped?
Let me get them dino nuggies.
Rockin' dino stars. To throw it back to the Wi-Fi.
That's how they call it in the business, full circle.
Full in the business.
They call it that.
Business.
In the biznitch.
Ooh, thank you, Holden, for that riveting, thought-provoking question.
Yes, very much so. If you would like to contribute to a conversation starter, whether it's silly, serious, or anywhere in between, you can do so by tweeting us at Affable Idiots or emailing us at affableidiots@gmail.com. Or you can blink 3 times and someone will come kill me.
And the dog that lives with Mike will come kill him.
You get throat slashed. That's it.
With he'll pull out like his paw middle finger claw.
Paw middle finger claw.
Paw middle finger claw.
No, he just got his nails clipped this week, so it's off limits.
Maybe he's got like a Wolverine kind of a thing, or like a cat. And they can go,
yeah. Does it hurt?
Pull it back and get you.
Every
Does
time.
it hurt? Every time.
It's a Wolverine quote from X-Men.
Your mom's a Wolverine quote from X-Men.
Oh, you nailed it. You nailed it. Very good on that one.
Nailed it. Stupid. All right. Well, we're going to part with you right down the middle, where it's a middle part.
It's a middle part. So gross. Make the 90s.
Let's make it a side part. We're going to side part with a positive thought. So, in this time of life in which you are alive, do something creative every day this week.
Every day.
No matter how small. Every day. I've been coloring. I found this really new fun game on my phone called I Heart Hue, and you just arrange colored squares in order of their hue, and it's addicting. I've got embroidery thread. I'm going to make some friendship bracelets.
That's right.
What are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do?
I've been making video and recording fun rap for a special coronavirus song that we made for Keep It Has a Heart On.
Nice.
773, so that'll be coming out very shortly. In fact, I'm finishing that today.
Titties.
I was about to tell you about another one, but there's a person that watches the show, and it's going to be a surprise, and I can't spoil the surprise for that person.
Don't do that.
But
Don't
I'm
spoil
also
it.
doing something creative this week based around that as well. It's going to be
About
great.
that thing. I like it.
Yep.
I like it.
Unlock
Tell us
it,
what you
unlock.
guys are going to do. Tell us on Twitter. Tell us on YouTube after you subscribe to us and give
it.
all of our videos a like. Tell us in our Gmail email. Gmail. We want to know. How will I know?
know. Can you show me? We're going to get so many copyright strikes. I'm
Because
exactly
we're singing
Phil
everything
Collins.
so perfectly.
Do you like Phil Collins? I have 2 ears and a heart, don't I?
Oh, Phil Collins. Amen. All right, everybody. This has been AAWI. I almost said Affable Idiots. And Affable Idiots podcast. And also with you. I'm Jesse Neal.
I'm Chad Michael Innes.
And as always, shart your hearts.
Fart your heart out. Ta-ta. All right, we are going into our outro. Dallas was saying he couldn't hear me in the beginning.